everybody, Spirit Otter here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time, well, we proved that, it pretty much, can I find my words, please? We proved that it's possibly the the boat rental shop owner that did the murder, not Edgeworth. Jeez, why am I stumbling over my words? This is wonderful for today. So, let's get moving, shall we? Very well. While we're waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why'd you go to the lake that night? What Wright said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! What? What should I do? Find him quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Uh-oh. Mr. Von Karmer, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all of its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Oh, I should have kept going last time. Oh well. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least I got out. At least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our case wasn't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Did you say something? You look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try smiling a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of the crime I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. What are you talking about, Edgeworth? Yeah, we're gonna keep going. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime I committed. A memory of a murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? What'd you think about performance today? Adam swooning in the aisles, huh, Mile? Swooning? Me? Oh. Oh, yes! I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight. Dude, she's 17! Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Okay. Dude. Larry, you really helped us out at the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Dick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Yeah, he pretty sus. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. I just spoil the mood, Larry. Yeah, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, you could... I mean, I know you... I mean, can you really tell... Can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the very end. The two of us? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Yeah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Huh, enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when you first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to be a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me because... And I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Huh. Okay, Nick, out with it! I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry, spring, 4th grade? A kid in his class got his lunch money stolen? Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in the class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give me my money back. You're such a mean... Admit you did... Oh, God. Whoa! I can't keep up with this. No, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I had done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you that stole the money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't have to apologize. Everybody's been shouting at you... been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, wasn't it your money that was stolen? Yeah, he did it. He's the one... Whoa, why don't you all shut up? This is how it always is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky I took that day off from school. If I had been there, they would have thought I had done it. So I kinda took it personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class. Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes shine every time he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, he's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him. I wanted to learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me in court, whether he wanted to or not. In court? Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free? Yes. helped you out because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. That's a mouthful. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess we can clean out some of the evidence that's no longer needed. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's move. So let's go to Gourd Lake entrance. Hey, pal, long time no see. Hey, Gumshoe, what's up? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Really? Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. You go, detective! Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? Woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, so no one could go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Oh, Maya, come on. That was bad. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Yep. Let's get moving. So, going to Gourd Lake. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. Well, good thing we don't need to go into the woods. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clearing for the throat anywhere. No way! I forgot he was here. I completely forgot he showed up here. Hello. What might you be doing here? Welcome. The days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Yeah, that is true, yes. From what I saw at today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Well, if you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg meant? What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Let's go into the caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, squawk. I can't believe he run off and leave his poor parrot friend to fend for herself. Hello, squawk. And you know what? I'll search around here next time. Till then, I will see you then. Bye!